business clarity coach, and the community manager of Limitless Mindset Club. And with me here is the founder of Limitless Mindset Club, who is not only a globally renowned psychologist, but also a mindset strategist. And today, this is the very launch episode of our The Clarity Hour show. From today on, you are going to learn about many angles and many aspects when it comes to the limitless mindset. How we can enhance our mindset, how we can break free from the conditioning that we all have, since our childhood and everything. And with just because of the expertise that I am very much privileged to have that expertise with myself for the past 5 months now, and I would like to share all the insights and the valuable all the experiences that I have got. I would like Mr. Suraj Bhagat to share his experiences, his insights with you all, with my live audience on LinkedIn. And whenever you are going to watch the replay of this in future sessions, again, get in touch with me. I will really help you in case you after the session, in case you wish to connect with him. And for now, let's start with how we can develop the mindset, because when we are asking about the mindset part, and this is the very first session, I would say, let's start with understanding the in-depth aspect of what exactly mindset is, right? And so for this today's session is on the power of mindset. And I would like to welcome Mr. Suraj Bhagat, as I mentioned, a globally renowned psychologist and mindset strategist. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much, and it's great privilege to be here. I was waiting for this, and we are going to. This show is going to go long. That
Yes,
is what
yes,
I want to set the intention very clear, my dear friends. Here, whatever you are going to get real strategies, and you will get answers of your real questions. So, if you are trainer, coach, any self-help leader, for that matter, any entrepreneur or anyone, you will need all this. We
yes.
are going to talk about very basics and you are going to enjoy it. That's our promise from Limitless Mindset Club and this Clarity Hour sessions.
Yes. Thank you so very much, sir.
Yeah.
And with this, we'll just start taking up the questions.
Yeah.
For now, I'll be asking you, some basic questions when it comes to the power of mindset. But
Yeah.
from my audience side, whosoever is going to join here, I would like to just give this a very like an open platform to you all. Just share your questions in the comments, and in case we'll have the time after, after my questions as well, we'll definitely try to inculcate all the questions which you have from
Right.
today's session itself. Okay, so let's start.
Sure, sure.
Awesome. So when it comes to mindset,
Hmm.
you always say about the 5 areas, where a person needs mindset aspect, right?
Right.
So I would like to, for you to just start sharing with all those aspects of life, where you also lay very much emphasis on, and
Yes.
how, developing a real mindset in all these aspects, how does that matter to a human being,
Yes.
like the holistic growth and everything, how a
Right.
person can really do that.
Yes, absolutely. Very nice question, Neha. First of all, I want to tell you something which is very deep. I have worked more than 10 years in the market and have been helping people from various walks of life in all these different 5 areas. What I have found out is this, that success without fulfillment is disaster.
Yes.
Success without fulfillment is disaster. I have came across many people, those who are very successful in their business. They are having enough of money, but very bad in relationship and extremely bad on their health. They are not enjoying. I
Yes.
have one client from Jalgaon, and he is having the business of sugar. Okay, and
Mhm.
every single day, more than 400 of that gonies he export, he send outside, and this in entire Maharashtra he distribute his sugar, but he is having
Okay.
diabetes. So you just imagine where he's selling sugar to
Yes.
everyone, but he cannot have a one spoon of it. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
so many what to say examples I have like that. So I have been working on these things. I was working separately, but through this Limitless Mindset Club, I want to bring that under one roof, and I want to tell you all that if there is psychic growth in any of the area, what do I mean by areas? I'm talking about money mindset, success mindset, health mindset, relationship mindset, and spirituality mindset. So if you are having growth in any of these areas, I call it psychic growth. So a person, if you see a stable person, that person who is really enjoying his life and growing every single day and creating impact in the world, is not the one who is having only success in one area.
Yes.
It's not about success or failure. It's all about, are you taking care of all these five areas? And if you are not, other areas will pull you down any point of time, any point of time.
Absolutely.
So I've been talking about this, and this is very close to my heart. I have worked with various of audience up till now, but the core was mindset. Always it was mindset, and it will be mindset till the last time I'm delivering. Okay, it is going to be mindset only.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah,
So
I know that, with our interaction, I know how deeply ingrained this particular topic is to you. With all our sessions in the pioneer, as a pioneer member, I have witnessed myself. For the
right.
past 2 months, we have created this beautiful community of people. Everyone is a gem, as we all say. And with you having a mentor like that, we are seeing the success every single day. We are seeing some success in one of the mentor. If it's like, this community is, it's like pure priceless thing which we have
Yes.
got from you. So it's a gift from our mentor, Mr. Suraj Bhagat. And as I mentioned, the gift has the results. It's,
Yes.
it's a proven results. It's
Yes.
not something which is vague. एक का होगा दूसरे का नहीं होगा, ऐसा नहीं है. We all are real community, and we are seeing
Yes.
this growth every single day. So thank you so much
Right.
on behalf of each one of us, from the pioneer masterminds member, this community. And with that, let's move on to the second question. Just I just want to know how mindset has a connection with the resilience that any individual builds from within. How can that connection really happens? you know
Yes. See, I have been always talking about these things in our masterminds and everywhere. Okay,
hmm.
whatever, if you take a single, what to say, activity, which is very small activity, behind that activity there are three things.
Hmm.
That is what that activity, how to do it, and why to do it. Okay, so
Yes.
I always say this, that what is equal to 10%, and many of us can understand
Hmm.
what to do, or we can just understand from some experts or some speaker or some
Hmm.
trainer, coach, from anywhere we can just understand what to do. Okay, and then many people go further and they teach you what to do, how to do.
Hmm.
Okay, so what is 10%, how is 20%, but why is 70%? And
Yes.
you will not find many people are working on this. Even the sad truth is that many humans don't know why they are alive. They are just living their life because they are alive. मर नहीं रहे ना, इसलिए जी रहे. So I've been always saying in my session that, are you dying or are you living?
Yes.
आप जी रहे हो या मर रहे हो?
Hmm.
So this is very powerful question to ask yourself. And what I feel is like, if you don't have right why,
Hmm.
then how and what is going to be impossible.
Yes.
You may put your entire energy into what and how,
Hmm.
but you will not get desired results.
Hmm.
Why? Because I feel, why is that which is necessary. And if you have right why, if you have right purpose, if you have right intention to do something, your work is going to get deep. The
Yes. True.
conviction is going to come on the table. You don't need to do show off. You don't need to sell yourself.
Hmm.
People will, get sold like that only. So why is very, what to say, very important, and I call why as a mindset. If
True.
a person, we have been always, each one of us is having some of the other person who is very close to us, and we know that that person has fabulous skills, means
Yes.
he is more skillful than us,
Hmm.
but that person is not taking actions. Where is the problem is with the mindset, not the skill set. One research shows that many of the gold medalists are unsuccessful in their professional life.
Hmm.
Why? Extreme level of skills are there, but not right kind of mindset. See, if you are very charm in, sharp shooting, if you are a sharp shooter, and you are so good with the pistol that whenever you aim you hit it on the nail, but you don't have the right mindset to pick up the gun, pick up the pistol,
Yeah.
then that skill is of no use. So I feel in whatever you do, 70% of the stake is of mindset, and mindset is the core. And if you are not working on your mindset, my dear friends, results are not going to come, and you are not going to feel happy. So
True.
I feel it's extremely core. We can create a magic just by turning people's mindset. Many of the time I don't teach in my community people how to do it and what to do it. I just give them the right mindset and they themselves come up with innovative ideas which are 10 times better than what I can think.
Yes.
So I'm not the one who will give you what and how. Okay. Most probably the mindset is necessary part, and I feel that is what we are going to talk in this show, and
Yes.
everyone is going to enjoy.
Yes, that's what the show is all about. And when it comes to clarity, this is the major part of the clarity.
Yes.
If this loop is being held tightly, and if this is something which is being held, like handled to the core part of it, I think any other issue in life that can be handled, very
Yes.
easily. All those things are very easy to handle, but to handle the self, it's all depends on the mindset, not the skill set, not the tool sets. These can be learned. The skill
Yes.
sets can be learned, the tool sets
Yes.
can be learned, but what is to be, it's like आपको कुछ पता है, but then you are just holding on to the on those limiting beliefs, of the past, which
Yes.
wherein you are so restrictive. You have, like, created a boundary for yourself, and you are
Yes.
not allowing yourself to move out of that boundary. And for all those people, this world is just that boundary. They are living within this boundary their entire life. And trust me when I say, life is beautiful. And when it comes to us breaking those boundaries, we know what we are doing, and we know what are the possibilities. And that's what
Yes.
our community reflects: limitless. We are being
Yeah.
limitless, we are being unstoppable, right?
Yes.
And with that, let's come to the very next question, sir, which
Yeah.
was also about limiting belief. Like I mentioned, if
Mm.
the person is not breaking those boundaries,
Mm.
it's a tough, it's like the life is a very tough job after that.
Yes.
It's only this particular choice which makes the person a success or a failure. That's a
Yes.
deciding factor, I feel, right?
Yes.
And so, if I'll talk about the limiting beliefs, according to you, what are the common limiting beliefs that that just hold people back, in their personal life, in their professional life? Yeah.
Yes. The major one is lack of self-esteem. The
Hmm.
research says that if you type on the Google
Hmm.
and if you ask how many people are suffering from this problem called low self-esteem, you will not believe it is more than 85%.
Yes.
More than 85% of the people are going through this feeling of self-doubt. And that one is major. You know, many of the people believe that this thing can work, that thing can work. It may done. Some people have done that, but I cannot do it. Will I be able to do it? This one is big one. Okay, and this has been there with humans from long back. You know, whenever whenever a, whenever we try to learn new things, we get anxious, we get fearful.
Yes.
Why? Because we doubt on ourselves.
Hmm.
That is the most common doubt human is going through. Okay? And this has been piling up. Okay, so when we are a child we have lots of dreams. We wanted to always buy an aeroplane, and then we went to a school, and then we understood aeroplane बहुत महंगा हो जाता है. Then we thought of, I will buy different cars. Monday this red color, Tuesday blue color, Wednesday yellow color, like that. And then we said, oh, it's too much to buy 6 cars. And then we think, one car I'll buy, and that will be Mercedes.
Hmm.
And then we understand, oh, Mercedes is too costly. Then we say, एक कार से काम चल जाएगा. And then there are a few people who get settled in, कहाँ रखेंगे कार. It's difficult.
Hmm.
ट्रैफिक में बहुत ये होता है. हाथी को कौन संभालेगा. And they get settled down on a bike. Are you
Yes.
getting me? So
Yes.
what happens? The major one when it comes to the limiting belief
Hmm.
is that the low self-esteem, or uh, they are doubting on themselves.
Hmm.
And We have been programmed like that. We have been
Yes.
programmed like that. We have been conditioned like that. Okay.
Hmm.
It's a trap. It's a trap. What is trap? Let me just tell you. If you will get this many marks, I will give you this gift. It's a trap. Why?
Yes.
Because that condition does. If I do something, then only I'm worth. Otherwise, I'm not. And if you are not getting the result, the notion what everyone is getting is that I'm not worth, I'm not
Yes.
worth, I'm not worth. And this is the major limiting belief
Hmm.
each one of us is carrying. So I've been always talking with people and working with people, and the biggest challenge for me and for them also was this, to work on their own limiting beliefs, their own self-esteem.
Yes.
I have been always saying this, that if someone is saying you that you have done this or you have not done that, that
Hmm.
is not the problem. You are that kind of person. लोगों ने बोल दिया कोई problem नहीं. But if you are accepting it, then
Yes.
it's a major problem. Okay. किसी ने बोल दिया तू नालायक है, it's okay. लेकिन अगर मैंने accept कर लिया कि मैं नालायक हूँ, then God. Understand?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
this one is the major one. So I want you all to stand against you. You stand against you, and if you are able to do that, you will have control of your life, you will have control of your success, you will have control of your money,
Yes.
you will have control on your all five senses. But
True.
you need to work on yourself. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
this one is major.
The very first one, like you always mention, it's the self
Okay.
awareness, which you like अभी अभी
Yes.
आपने बताया. And even I feel that, जब हम आपकी जब boundary, if you are on the stage where you are thinking of breaking that boundary,
Correct.
and the very first thing which can help you lead that path, because it's an uncertain, and it's like totally uncomfortable zone, you don't know what lies ahead. So
Yes.
what human tendency is, when it comes to uncomfortableness, they would choose a safe option. They would
Correct.
always go back to where, what they know,
Yes.
and they know that they're not happy in that life.
Yes.
But still, just not having the courage of just taking that leap of faith, having the courage and the gut feeling and the intuition, because signs are everywhere. These
Yes.
signs are everywhere with every human being. It's upon us to acknowledge that, and for
Yes.
that, self awareness is the very very first step. अगर मेरे
Yes.
को पता है मुझे क्या करना है, मैं कौन हूँ, मैं इंसान कौन हूँ, only then I will be able to break that boundary, otherwise it can never be possible.
Right.
Yes. So with that, I would like to ask you, like when we talk about mindsets, and we have talked about conditioning. So let's say,
Yes.
people have those deep ingrained thoughts, the
Yes.
conditioning part, maybe the past traumas, right? So how can, mindset aspect can help those breaking those patterns, those conditioning, and just move ahead. How can we do
Yes.
that?
See, it is with anything new, whatever you are learning. Okay,
Hmm.
we have same kind of feeling. Okay,
Hmm.
so when you are learning, working on your own mindset, it is the same. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to set a very small target, very like negligible target, and then you have to talk about, you have to take actions for it, and
Okay.
once you achieve that,
Hmm.
okay, then you can say that yes, I can go one step ahead, that I can work on my mindset.
Hmm.
Okay. Many of the people believe that problem is with others, not with me. Okay. So
Yes.
first of all, this thing should come, that acceptance should come, that I need to work on myself. Okay.
Hmm.
So when this acceptance will come, then you should take small steps. You should not expect that whatever is your age, for example, you are 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever. Okay. You cannot expect yourself to change in just 60 minutes.
Yes. True.
No. Okay. 30 years of life, you cannot directly change like that. But
Yes.
if you change one belief about one of these areas among all these five,
Hmm.
other is going to get impacted.
Yes.
And
True.
then next will get impacted. Then next will get impacted. And then slowly, you will start working on yourself. So it's very important to have a right mindset.
Hmm.
Situation was not okay for all those millionaires and billionaires and all those successful people. For them situation was more worse than what we have.
Yes.
हमसे भी भयानक हालत थे, बहुत बुरे हालत थे उनकी. तो वॉट एवर वी से सिचुएशन ने ऐसा किया, पेरेंट्स ने हेल्प नहीं किया, रिलेटिव्स नहीं थे, सिखाने वाले नहीं थे, लैंग्वेज नहीं आता था, this is all reasons our brain is giving us.
True.
Why? Because our brain don't want to get, उसको काम नहीं चाहिए, उसको क्या नहीं चाहिए,
काम नहीं
काम
चाहिए.
नहीं चाहिए. Why we choose the safest mode? Because अगर हम safest mode नहीं करेंगे तो our brain will go through a discomfort, and if it is going through a discomfort, तो बोलते हैं ना डिस्कम्फर्ट में रहो, ठीक है.
Yes.
तो वो क्यों डिस्कम्फर्ट में रहना है, ताकि हमारे ब्रेन के जो नए न्यूरॉन्स है ना, उसको काम करना पड़ता है, उसको स्पार्क होना पड़ता है, उसको एक्टिवेट होना पड़ता है. और हमारा ब्रेन चाहता नहीं है कि हमारे ज्यादा न्यूरॉन्स एक्टिवेट रहे. तो वो
Yes.
क्या कर देता है, ही गिव अस द सेफेस्ट ऑप्शन.
Hmm.
एंड इफ यू डोंट एग्री, फिर भी अगर हम जिद पे उतर आए, तो फिर वो क्या बोलता है, पता नहीं तुझे लास्ट टाइम क्या हुआ था. Then he will give you a solid negative emotions from
Yes.
your memory past, in the past whenever you have felt,
Hmm.
वो निकाल के दे दे. याद है ना तुझे कितने गंदे मार्क्स मिले थे मैथ्स में, अभी क्यों कैलकुलेशन करने के पीछे पड़े. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So many of the time I say that key situations can come, but if you
Hmm.
have right kind of mindset to deal with it,
Hmm.
you can come out of any situation and you can fight with any kind of stuff. तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कि हमें सिंपलेस्ट ऑप्शन नहीं ढूंढना है. आई ऑलवेज सी दिस, डिफिकल्ट डिसीजंस विल मेक योर लाइफ इजी,
Easy.
एंड इजी डिसीजंस विल मेक योर लाइफ डिफिकल्ट.
Difficult.
तो ये
True.
जानना बहुत जरूरी है. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारा ब्रेन काम करना नहीं चाहता है. हमारा
True.
ब्रेन क्या नहीं करना चाहता,
काम
काम
नहीं करना
करना नहीं
चाहता.
चाहता. ठीक है.
Yes.
अभी यू हैव टू ऑप्शंस,
Hmm.
लिसन टू ब्रेन, give him more rest, and he will make your life hell.
True.
Or you give orders to your brain and you grow.
Yes.
Simple, you choose whatever you want.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like we always say, when it comes to material things in life, आपका gadget है. If you have a phone in your hand, right? If
Yes.
you're allowing that phone to drive your life, or if it's you using that as a service. You
Right.
also mentioned this, many a times in our sessions as well. Let's say, for example, we are talking of money. So you
Yes.
always say that use money as a servant. So if you are
Yes.
using money as a servant, it's a very good servant, but it's a very bad master. You
Yeah.
always say that, right?
Yes.
And I think the same applies to the mindset. When it comes to mind, hamara brain,
Yes.
it's a main core part of it. So I think,
Yes.
again, use that for you. Don't allow that to use you as a person.
Right.
I think if I'm
The
getting it
simple
back
question is
right.
that, are
Yeah.
you commanding your brain,
Yes.
or letting your brain command you?
Yes.
If your brain commands you, then you're gone.
True. True.
Okay.
And I
So you
think,
have to
when you said about commanding, it all reflects in the daily actions, what we do
yes.
on a routine basis, right? So how do you think, in your personal experience with people,
Mm-hmm.
what are all those daily routines which people usually follow, those who are into that limiting belief trap, and what they can do to just, like abhi aapne bola, just take one small step at a time.
Right.
I think that one step would be this breaking this small, like, daily routine. Let's say,
Yes.
if someone is not getting up early in the morning, but then he
Yes.
knows that, it's beneficial for health.
Uh,
So, how we can develop all those things. And first of all, how to recognize, what are the bad habits, the bad routines that we need to, and, like, work on. So,
yes.
how can we do that?
Okay. So many of the time your body will give you signals.
Hmm.
Many of the time your emotions will give you the signals. Many of
Okay.
the time your bank account will give you the signals.
True.
Many time your teachers and your coaches and whoever is guiding you, he will give you the signals. Many times your family members will give you the signals.
Hmm.
Are you getting me? So if your family members and your loved ones are not happy with you, you have to certainly work on your relationships.
Yes.
If your bank account is not okay, you have to
Hmm.
work on your money mindset. Okay.
True.
If your mentor, your trainer, your coach, your teacher is saying that you need to work in this area, you
Hmm.
need to work on your success mindset. So many of the time we get signal from all of them, and many of the time we get signal from our emotions. We don't feel like we are doing something. We don't feel alive. We don't feel that something is happening in our life. So there are many signals we are getting. Our body gives us signal many of the time. Suddenly your back will start paining. What signal it is giving you? It is giving you the signal that take care of your body from now.
Yes.
Otherwise, in coming time, you are going to have more pains. So, do you want to stay with the pains, or do you want to enjoy the pains, or you want to purposely put your body in the pain, okay, to reduce all those pains? Are you getting me?
Yes. Yes.
Pain, anyways, you are going to get. Okay,
True.
either a positive pain or a negative pain.
Yes.
Okay,
True. Yeah.
but if you are taking if you are giving your body a positive pain, you are going to live longer, you are going to enjoy. And many of the people don't understand this. They don't want their body to give pain, you know. And whenever, you know, body doesn't have any problem many of the time. Let me just tell you,
Yes.
the brain is having the problem. Why?
True.
Because to get up every single day and do exercise, we need to spend our brain. And
Yeah.
if the person don't get up, that time brain is in sleeping mode. Are you getting me?
Yes.
It is on, but it is in sleeping mode. Okay. So brain doesn't allow. So what will happen? 1 2 days, if you are, if you dedicatedly someone push you and you go to a gym and do any morning this thing, and again your brain will say, no, no, your head is paining now. Okay, your back is paining now. Your day is getting worse, and blah 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 blah. Why? Because your brain don't want you to do all this. So what you can do? Many of the people are in this trap that getting up early is the one habit which I need to add up. No, I don't say that what is good and what is bad. I don't subscribe to this philosophy. What is good and what is bad. There are few demanding, what to say, careers or jobs or these things, that where they need to sleep in the morning
Yes.
and they need to work in the night. So are they doing some wrong? No. Are you getting me? So you have to understand, many of the people, whenever they want to work on themselves, they feel like if I go get up in the morning, then only I'm doing something good. I said, don't get up in the morning. क्या बोलता हूँ मैं? सुबह उठो ही मत. क्यों नहीं उठो? If that person is not having any purpose in his life, and if at all he gets up, what going to happen? कुछ नहीं होना है उसके लाइफ में. समझ में आ रहा है
True.
आपको? So getting up early is not important until and unless you have the right intention to get up.
Yes.
And each one of us will agree here. Whenever we have a clear cut clarity what we are going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow 5 a.m. I have a train to catch. When you have that level of
Yes.
clarity, you will take action. So our brain will not allow you to take action if you don't have clarity,
True.
because our brain don't understand complexity. Our brain don't understand the complexity. So it is said that clarity is the power.
Yes.
Whoever is the millionaire, billionaire, and big impact creator, each one of them has absolute clarity. They were having absolute clarity of what they are going to achieve.
Yes.
I'm not talking about how. I'm
Hmm.
not talking about how.
How?
How may vary. See, if you are in a mission, and if you are on the border, and you want to do a mission, एक mission करना है, तो वो करंट सिचुएशन पे अगर वेदर चेंज हो जाता है तो आपको आपका मिशन चेंज करना पड़ सकता है.
True.
अगर आपको, तो आपका जो विजन है वो चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए. तो व्हाट, क्या अचीव करना है, ये चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए.
Yes.
और अगर उसका क्लियरिटी आ जाए ना, तो हाउ बिकम्स वेरी इजी. बट
Yes.
मेनी पीपल आर फॉलोइंग इन दिस ट्रैप विथ little clarity, less clarity or no clarity. You cannot achieve your how. आप उसको पा ही नहीं सकते.
True.
आपको दिख नहीं रहा है और वो सड़क पे आप मुझे सही तरीके से चल के दिखाओ,
True.
no one can walk, no one
Yes.
can
Walk.
walk. Are you getting me? So
Yes.
vision, that clarity is the core.
Hmm.
और अगर वो नहीं आ रहा है ना, तो ना सुबह उठ के भी कुछ फायदा नहीं है। क्यों उठ रहे हो, मत उठा। क्यों अच्छी आदतें लगानी है, मत लगा।
True.
If you are having a right purpose, if you know with the clarity why it is important to you to do that, how
Yes.
will be very simple. अगर how सेट नहीं है तो कुछ, अगर what सेट नहीं है तो how का मतलब ही नहीं, वो होगा ही नहीं। समझ में आ रहा है आपको? सो व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट? क्लियरिटी इज इम्पोर्टेंट। और अगर आपके लाइफ में, अगर आपके करियर में, अगर आपके बिजनेस में आपके पास क्लियरिटी नहीं है, तो यू आर गोइंग टू लूज ऑन मेनी फ्रंट।
Yes.
आई हैव बीन गाइडिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम।
Hmm.
क्लियरिटी नहीं होता है ना, तो एक ऐसा गलती कर देते हैं जहाँ पे लाखों रुपए का नुकसान हो जाता है।
True.
एक गलत डिसीजन, एक गलत इन्वेंट्री, एक गलत प्रोडक्ट अपने स्टोर में लेके आ जाते हैं, उस पर लाखों करोड़ों रुपए खर्चा कर देते हैं, उसको 2 ढाई 3 साल संभालते हैं। Are you getting me? Why? Because of lack of clarity. Lack of clarity is going to damage you on physical front,
Hmm.
emotional front, financial front, everywhere.
Yes.
Are you getting me? So clarity is the key. तो क्लियरिटी लाओ पहले। तो क्लियरिटी आ जाएगा
True.
ना, तो आप जो बोल रहे हो ना माइंडसेट पे काम करने के लिए, सूरज क्या करना है?
Huh.
पहला स्टेप क्लियरिटी। क्या करो?
True. Clarity.
कुछ मत बोलो, डोंट गेट इन हाउ।
Hmm.
वी आर नॉट इन द बिजनेस ऑफ फुलफिलिंग टास्क। हम ये धरती पे अगर आए, वी ऑल आर गेस्ट हियर।
True.
बट ऐसे वी ऑल आर गेस्ट
We are
हियर
against.
फॉर
Yes.
50 years, 60 years, 80 years, maximum 90, 100 years. But each one of us is guest on this earth.
Yes.
और अगर हम यहाँ पे गेस्ट बन के आए हैं, अगर हम क्लियरिटी के साथ नहीं रह रहे, तो हमें वो चीज अचीव भी होगी नहीं।
नहीं।
कोई जरूरत नहीं इसको समझने का कि ये मेरा ही
बिल्कुल।
है, वो ऐसा ही है, ये मैंने ही क्रिएट किया है।
Yes.
नो, यू आर गेस्ट हियर, यू आर टेम्पररी हियर।
True.
और अपना प्रॉब्लम क्या है, हमको हर चीज परमानेंट चाहिए। तो मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, वी वांट थिंग्स टू बी परमानेंट इन टेम्पररी लाइफ। पता नहीं है शाम
Yes.
को घर पे पहुंचेगा या नहीं, हाँ। लेकिन जब
True.
भी बैग खरीदने गया ना, भैया ये कितने साल तक चलेगा? अरे तू घर पे
True.
जाएगा कि नहीं, वो पता नहीं है। और बैग कैसे चाहिए इसको? परमानेंट।
True.
Are you getting me? So
Yes.
don't
Yes.
get in this trap ki what is right, what is wrong. Okay. Focus on the clarity, and once clarity comes, do whatever it takes to fulfill that. Do
True.
whatever it takes in right context with right integrity.
Yes.
ये है तो आसान हो जाएगा।
बहुत आसान है। आई थिंक yes, we both are experiencing this every single day. We do that. And it's like the stage where I would say I am personally right now. I know how I am impacting that particular line of yours, which you always say, the difficult decisions make your life easy. I think I
Yes.
am already doing that,
Right.
every single day.
Yes.
Challenges would be there. And I think,
Yes.
I was talking to this to some, one of my mastermind person. So
Hmm.
no, when she was like, having some issues with her, in her personal life and all. And when I mentioned her, like, these are the solutions, my every solution was backed by this one condition of,
Hmm.
like, this was the back, like, होता है ना कि आपका एक backbone आपको मिल रहा है.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
this is something, sir, which I have learned in my life.
Yes.
I thought I am changing. That means my entire environment should change. It will not change.
No, no,
It
no.
will not change. I am working from my office, then I'll go back to my home. I would think, my family would understand what I am going through, because I
Yes.
have changed. I have learned something new. But they have not seen that change within me, during the process. They are seeing the outcome. And now मतलब जो पुरानी नेहा है, नई नेहा, it's a total, like, एक disallocation हो गया है.
Yes.
So that is the point. So I always say this to her as well. If you are changing, if you have started something new, be ready for more challenges. Your life is
Yes.
never going to get easy when it comes to
Yes.
challenges. It's going to get tough every single day. But
Yes.
as long as you are having the courage to take that difficult decision, no matter what level of challenges you are having, you will cross that line, you will break
Yes.
through, and then you will get to the vision, which whatever vision you have set for yourself. So
Yes.
yes, rightly said, अभी जो आपने बोला कि एक हमारा पॉइंट हो गया बाउंड्री सेट वाला, कि बाउंड्री हाउ टू ब्रेक द बाउंड्रीज एंड एवरीथिंग, and then how to use the clarity to actually just move ahead in life, right?
Yes.
But then I would like to have this particular thing. Let's say we are having challenges in life, right?
Yes.
How to have, like, the right mindset according to you, with your past experience, how anyone could use those challenges into opportunities,
Yes.
so how
So
can we do that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So most of the time you have to understand what exactly is your challenges.
Hmm.
There are two types of challenges. One are real challenges,
Okay.
and one are perceived challenges. What do I mean by perceived challenges? तो
Yes,
एक्चुअल में होते नहीं है,
we
लेकिन
think
हम
that
बताते हैं
way.
कि ये मेरे लिए चैलेंज है.
uh,
ठीक है, मेरी छोटी सिस्टर को संभालना है ना, मेरा बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है.
True.
एक्चुअली छोटी सिस्टर अपने आप को बहुत अच्छा चला रही है, इसका वो कोई चैलेंज नहीं है.
True.
हाँ, ये अपने आप को नहीं संभाल रहा है, वो बड़ा चैलेंज है. मतलब, are you getting me?
Hmm.
So many of the time there are two types of challenges. One is actual challenges, one are perceived challenges. So many of the time we humans get in this trap
Hmm.
of unnecessarily means talking about the things which are not in their control.
Yes.
Then
True.
we feel helpless, and then others will say, हाँ हाँ वो बेचारा तो कर देता ना, वो बेचारा तो कर देता ना. ठीक
Yes.
है. सो व्हाट वी डू, वी हम लोग जबरदस्ती लोगों के चैलेंजेस हमारे सर पे ले लेते, हमारे
Okay.
सर पे ले लेते. आर
Hmm.
यू गेटिंग मी? सो व्हेनेवर वी आर इन अ रिलेशनशिप वी गेट इन लाइक, मुझे मेरी बीवी को सुधारना है. अरे क्यों सुधारना है, तू अपने आप को सुधार दे. आर यू गेटिंग मी? सो
Yes.
बीवी का बिहेवियर चेंज करना इज अ परसिव्ड चैलेंज.
Hmm.
तेरा बिहेवियर चेंज करना इज अ रियल चैलेंज. आर यू गेटिंग मी?
Yes.
सो
Yes.
इफ यू आर वर्किंग ऑन योर रियल चैलेंजेस, ठीक है, देन सर्टेनली यू हैव कंट्रोल.
Hmm.
बट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ग्लोबल वार्मिंग इज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज, क्या कर लेगा तू ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का चैलेंज पता करना. यू नो, लेट्स
Yes.
जस्ट बी प्रैक्टिकल.
Yes.
आर यू गेटिंग मी?
True.
तो it's in your control that yes, at my place I am not having many trees and I can just plant those trees and work on it. ये तेरा रियल चैलेंज है, उसके ऊपर काम कर.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है. तू कोई दूसरी कंट्री में जाके उधर जाके पेड़ नहीं लगा सकता, मतलब क्यों अपने आप को ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की बातें करा के ये करना है. सो
True.
दिस आर सम आर कॉल्ड परस्यूड चैलेंजेस.
Hmm.
ठीक है.
Hmm. Hmm.
तो इफ यू आर आइडेंटिफाइंग कि ये मेरा रियल चैलेंज है, देन you don't need to fight with that challenges all the time. हम लोग एक ट्रैप में फंसे हुए हैं, और बहुत लोग ये ट्रैप में फंसे हुए हैं. हमें बचपन से सिखाया गया है कि तेरे को इम्प्रूव क्या करना है. क्या
Hmm.
सिखाया गया है?
Improve क्या करना है?
What you need to improve.
Yes.
What are your areas of improvement? What are your weaknesses? हमें कंडीशन भी ऐसा किया गया है, और हमारे वीकनेसेस पे अगर हम जिंदगी भर काम कर ले तो भी कुछ होने वाला.
नहीं है.
No one is talking with us to identify their strength.
Yes.
हमारे स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, स्ट्रेंथ पे लिवरेज करो, और स्ट्रेंथ पे लिवरेज करके आगे बढ़ो. ये कोई नहीं सिखा रहा है. ओनली दोस 5% पीपल आर वर्किंग ऑन देयर स्ट्रेंथ एंड
Hmm.
दे आर लिटरली लिविंग दैट ड्रीम लाइफस्टाइल.
Hmm.
आर यू गेटिंग मी?
Yes.
95% लोग क्या कर रहे हैं कि वो चीज के लिए वो फेस ही नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो चीज के लिए वो जा ही नहीं रहे. ओनली वो 5% लोग हैं जो क्या कर रहे हैं, अपने दिमाग को उसके लिए तैयार कर रहे हैं.
Hmm.
बाकी लोग कर ही नहीं रहे.
Yes.
बाकी लोगों के पास क्लियरिटी नहीं है. नहीं आएगा. क्या नहीं आएगा? आएगा ही
Hmm.
नहीं. आप
Hmm.
क्या
True.
चीज के पीछे पड़े हो, जो नहीं आती है चीज उसके पीछे क्यों पड़े.
Yes.
ठीक है. तो वी हैव टू फोकस ऑन आवर स्ट्रेंथ. और
Hmm.
अगर स्ट्रेंथ पे फोकस करोगे ना, तो अभी जो चैलेंजेस चैलेंजेस हम बोलते हैं ना, सच में तो ये चैलेंजेस है ना बहुत छोटे नजर आ जाएंगे.
True.
चैलेंजेस रहेंगे ही नहीं. आप तो बोल रहे हो कि चैलेंजेस को फेस करने के लिए क्या माइंडसेट दो. मैं तो सीधा बोलूंगा कि वर्क ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ्स.
Hmm.
डोंट रन आफ्टर एरियाज ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट. किस पे करो? अपने स्ट्रेंथ पे काम करो। अपने स्ट्रेंथ पे काम करके हिस्ट्री में हजारों लाखों ऐसे एग्जाम्पल्स है जिन्होंने एजुकेशन कंप्लीट नहीं किया, जिनको कोई फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग नहीं है, जिनको कोई डिग्री नहीं है, जिनके पास वो फॉर्मल स्ट्रक्चर में कुछ नहीं है, बट दे आर लिविंग द लाइफस्टाइल जो बाकी ये सारे एक्सपर्ट लोग ड्रीम कर रहे हैं।
बिल्कुल।
क्यों? उसने अपना स्ट्रेंथ ढूंढा और वो स्ट्रेंथ पे क्या कर रहा है, काम कर रहा है। तुम सब लोग का क्या करने के पीछे पड़े हो कि मेरा एरियाज ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट क्या है, मैं बेटर किस में हो जाऊँ। आर यू गेटिंग मी?
यस।
क्या आप एक इंजीनियर बनने के लिए पैदा हुए? नहीं यार। आर यू गेटिंग मी?
यस।
When that is not your area, when that is not your strength, and if you are trying to excel there, you are going to have some challenges.
ट्रू।
But when you are working extremely on your strength, फिर बिल्ड होता जाएगा। हर चैलेंज छोटा और लगने लग जाएगा। चैलेंजेस विल कम,
ट्रू।
चैलेंजेस तो हमेशा आएंगे। तो राइट माइंडसेट क्या है कि आप आपके स्ट्रेंथ पे बिल्ड करो, स्ट्रेंथ पे फोकस करो, स्ट्रेंथ को आइडेंटिफाई करो। नहीं मिल रहा है उसको ढूंढने लग जाओ। किसको? स्ट्रेंथ को, नॉट एरियाज ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट। तो ये सही तरीका है टू डील विद द challenges and go ahead and become
राइट।
bigger than your challenges।
यस। ट्रू।
ये
आई
दोनों।
थिंक इसको एक मैं अगर एक लाइन में बोलूं तो ट्राई नॉट टू क्लाइम द रॉन्ग माउंटेन,
राइट।
फर्स्ट गेट क्लियर ऑन व्हाट इज योर माउंटेन।
यस।
फर्स्ट
तो
गेट
पता है
क्लियर कि
कहाँ?
पता कराने में क्लैरिटी में आप अपना पूरा जोर लगा दो। बट आई नो, सूरज जी नोस, अगर आपको अपना स्ट्रेंथ एरिया पता है, राइट, तो इट्स अ टोटल डिफरेंट बॉल गेम। यू नो
यस।
यू आर ऑन, अभी आप स्टार्ट कर रहे हो जर्नी, एंड इफ राइट नाउ एट दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट you have clarity on two things: first, which is that one mountain I need to climb, and second, why. फर्स्ट इज द व्हाट, सेकंड इज द व्हाई, व्हिच यू अभी अभी आपने बोला, थोड़ी
राइट।
देर पहले।
यस।
तो हाउ कभी पता नहीं चलेगा। It's how is the answer when it comes to, when you have experienced that cold weather. you know
यस।
you don't see anything in front of you, but then you start your journey. You have to
यस।
reach your office from your home. You will just start. You will not say, oh, मेरे को अपना ऑफिस नहीं दिख रहा। वो किसी दिन नहीं दिखता, नो मैटर द वेदर। यू नो
हाँ हाँ। वो कोई
बट
भी वेदर हो।
कोई भी वेदर हो, आपको नहीं दिखता। बट जब आपने जर्नी स्टार्ट की, तो कोरा है या नॉर्मल धूप तेज है, कोई भी वेदर हो, यू विल रीच योर डेस्टिनेशन।
यस।
ये पता करो कि वो डेस्टिनेशन कहाँ है। अगर मेरा ऑफिस करोल बाग में हो, मैं राजेंद्रा प्लेस जा रही हूँ या मैं करकटुमा जा रही हूँ, मैं नहीं पहुंचूंगी, गलत ही जाएगा मेरा। तो मुझे गलत रास्ते पर मत जाइए। क्लैरिटी ये लाइए कि मुझे करना क्या है। वंस दैट इज अचीव्ड, आई थिंक द जर्नी विल बी चैलेंजिंग, बट वो चैलेंज रियल चैलेंजेस होंगे। फिर आप वो जो परसीव्ड चैलेंज अभी आपने बोला सूरज जी, उससे एक हट जाएगा वो थोड़ा सा। द रियल challenges will be there in front of them,
या
and
या
वहां
या
पे भी again build on the strengths again.
यस।
you know so
इट्स
इससे
मैजिकल। और अगर आपको नहीं
true.
समझ में आ रहा है ना कि व्हाट इज योर पर्पस, गेट इन टच विद अस, वी डू
Yes.
दैट। अगर
Every
नहीं
single
समझ
day.
में आ रहा ना कि आपका स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, आ जाओ हमारे
Yes.
पास, हम स्ट्रेंथ के ऊपर ही बात करते हैं।
Every single day we do that.
ठीक है? या एवरी सिंगल डे वी डू दैट।
तो वो
सो
तो
इट्स
मतलब,
मैजिकल।
yes, it's pure magic. और अगर आपको in case you want to see the results, आई थिंक हम दोनों की प्रोफाइल इट्स लिविंग प्रूफ। गो एंड
हाँ।
वॉच आवर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल। आपको जो चीजें वहां पर दिख रही हैं वो रियल रियल है। इट्स नॉट मी, इट्स नॉट सूरज जी, इट्स आर एफर्ट्स, आर वर्क, बट देन इट्स द रिजल्ट ऑफ आर कम्युनिटी मेंबर्स, who are
राइट।
literally gaining once, they are just getting one step ahead every single day. They are working on themselves, not only professionally but personally too,
यस।
right? And I think mindset का सबसे important part यही है, holistic development,
यस।
right? So when it
यस।
comes to clarity, even I am saying that, like I say, I am looking for, for helping people to become a holistic, growth innovator. you know why? Because if, like abhi aapne bola, it's all about mindset. अगर if like someone is saying, I'm lower confidence, it's a skill you can learn. But then वो तभी आएगा when you will get to know again your strengths. Your
यस।
strengths will give you the confidence. So
राइट।
here comes the role of mindset. If I'm right, please
यस।
correct me, Surajji, if I'm like,
या
totally
नो
right or
नो नो,
not.
या यू आर
Yeah.
टोटली राइट, यू आर
Yeah.
टोटली राइट।
So this is something which, which I have achieved in my, like past experiences. I also have, for various things, Why I'm a clarity coach, there is a reason behind that. Why Suraj is a mindset coach, there is a reason behind that. We know our
Yes.
expertise. We have traveled our journey, and with our experiences here we are, just to help you all. Don't go through those highs and lows of life which we have faced. We have the
Yes.
experience. Just take our experience, and just start your journey. No, you just don't know what lies ahead. But then, as we always say, life is beautiful. बहुत अच्छी जिंदगी है, आप कर सकते हो, आपके हाथ में है। करना है कि नहीं, ये सवाल आपको खुद से पूछना है। एंड अगर करना है, कहाँ जाना है, तो वी आर हियर एनी
I,
टाइम,
I,
रीच
I
आउट टू
just
अस।
remember Neha, one of my talk.
या।
This was my first talk in when I started speaking on the stage.
हाँ।
पहले स्टेज पे बात कर रहा हूँ और पहला टॉक है। और वो टॉक का नाम है ना ये था, लाइफ इज ब्यूटीफुल। यहाँ तक वो रुका नहीं था, उसके
हाँ।
आगे एक सेंटेंस था,
हाँ।
लाइफ इज ब्यूटीफुल, आई विल मेक इट मोर ब्यूटीफुल।
ट्रू।
क्या था?
आई विल
लाइफ
मेक
इज
इट
ब्यूटीफुल, आई विल मेक इट
मोर ब्यूटीफुल।
मोर ब्यूटीफुल। ठीक है, और द टॉपिक ऑफ दैट सेशन वाज बिल्डिंग ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ।
हम्म।
मतलब कोर थीम आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट।
यस। यस।
ठीक है,
गॉट इट।
तो लाइफ तो ब्यूटीफुल है, लेकिन उसको क्या करो? आई एम गोइंग टू मेक इट मोर ब्यूटीफुल। व्हेन आई सेड आई एम टेकिंग ओनरशिप,
यस।
एंड देन इफ आई एम बिल्डिंग ऑन माय स्ट्रेंथ, मैजिक इज गोइंग टू हैपन।
एब्सोल्युटली।
कोई फर्क नहीं
एब्सोल्युटली।
पड़ता है कि क्या अभी करंट क्या परिस्थिति है आपका।
ट्रू।
मेनी ऑफ यू मस्ट बी फीलिंग लाइक कि क्या बेकी बेकी बातें कर रहे हैं। ये बहुत लोगों को ऐसे फील होता है हम
यस।
सुबह में सुन के कि ये क्या बेकी बेकी बातें करते हैं। ठीक है, बट बिलीव मी फ्रेंड्स, वेर एवर यू आर, एट वॉट स्टेज ऑफ कंफ्यूजन यू आर, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आज से आपकी क्लियरिटी पे काम करना चालू करो, आज से आपके माइंडसेट पे काम करना चालू करो। पूरा एनवायरनमेंट चेंज हो जाएगा, स्किल सेट चेंज हो जाएगा, सब कुछ बदल जाएगा। किस पे काम करो?
माइंडसेट पे।
माइंड सेट पे काम करो। माइंड सेट अगर सही हो गया तो आपका लाइफ चेंज हो गया। You will
ट्रू।
get be the better version of yourself.
यस।
I always face
एब्सोल्युटली।
that 95% people are settling down on their dreams. They are
यस।
not living their desired dream lifestyle. क्यों? क्योंकि राइट काइंड ऑफ माइंडसेट नहीं है। राइट काइंड ऑफ क्या नहीं है?
माइंडसेट नहीं है।
माइंडसेट नहीं है। वो सही माइंडसेट अगर आ जाएगा ना,
हम्म।
और अगर ये पांचों एरिया में आ गया ना, यू विल सेलिब्रेट योर लाइफ।
यस।
अब जीने की बात तो छोड़ दो, मरने की जीने की बातें जो मैं करता हूँ, आर यू डाइंग एवरी डे और आर यू लिविंग एवरी डे,
लिविंग।
वो छोड़ दो। एवरी डे यू विल सेलिब्रेट,
ट्रू। ट्रू।
नो मैटर व्हाट चैलेंजेस इज कमिंग,
हम्म।
यू विल सेलिब्रेट इट। तो वो होना बहुत जरूरी है, और वो राइट माइंडसेट के बिना नहीं आएगा।
यस। यस। एब्सोल्युटली। और ये शायद अगेन अगेन आई एम द लिविंग एग्जांपल। 5 महीने में जो मैजिक हुआ है मेरी लाइफ में, आई नो, आई एम द पर्सन। जो मैंने आपको बोला, मेरी प्रोफाइल में जाकर आप लोग देख सकते हैं, देयर इज अ प्रूफ। इट्स नॉट समथिंग जो मैं ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ। वी हैव सेलिब्रेटेड आवर सक्सेस इवन बिफोर द रिजल्ट्स,
राइट।
and every single time we are doing that. It's not one time, it's on repeट मोड। you know it's on repeat। तो अभी हमारे लिए चैलेंज है कि उसको मल्टीपल कैसे करना है। इट वाज गोइंग टू
राइट।
एडिशनल इफेक्ट। आई थिंक नाउ इट्स आवर चैलेंज, सर। वी हैव टू
या
डू दिस, ऑन द मल्टीपल इफेक्ट्स, एंड वी
या
विल डू दैट। आई मीन
यस,
हम लोग।
सक्सेस इज ऑल अबाउट पीक टू पीक।
यस,
इट
इट
इज
इज
इट
ऑल
इज
अबाउट।
नॉट इट इज नॉट एक बार कभी तो चढ़ गए और अभी नीचे आ गए। मैं ये तूफान था, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता तू क्या तूफान था पहले।
अभी क्या
ठीक है,
है।
अभी कौन है ये बता दे।
यस।
ठीक है, तो इट इज
यस।
ऑल अबाउट गोइंग पीक टू पीक, पीक टू पीक, पीक टू पीक, पीक टू
ट्रू।
पीक।
ट्रू।
क्योंकि सक्सेस भी वहीं पे वो अच्छा फील करता है। समझ में आ रहा है आपको?
यस।
इफ यू आर कमिंग डाउन ही विल से टाटा बाय बाय, तुम चले जाओ नीचे, जब ऊपर आओगे मैं फिर से तुम्हारे साथ। ठीक है,
ट्रू।
तो सो
यस।
आई से इट इज पीक टू पीक, पीक टू पीक, हर
यस।
पीक पे रहता है वो।
एब्सोल्युटली। एब्सोल्युटली।
तो इसीलिए वो आजकल सब चल रहा है ना, टॉप 3%, टॉप 1%। क्या है वो? ये वही है और कुछ नहीं।
Yes. Like we always say, हम लोगों ने जो आजकल बोलना शुरू किया, we are mad impact creators. So
या
we
वी आर
are,
मैड।
we are, we are declaring this to the world. And,
यस।
so whenever, someone is having a conversation, so this is a very recent one, I haven't shared this with you. So someone was, just asking me something, and I was in this mode only because I am already
यस।
living this, so I cannot live two personalities. So I
राइट।
just replied like that. And, the person said, you are mad. And I just clicked that screenshot, And I just message him, see, I am, and I have declared it already. We are living it. So mujhe,
Yes.
it's like, it's a declaration. So don't tell me that
Yeah,
I am mad. I know I am mad.
I
It's the
know.
other person who has to adjust. It's not us. We cannot
Yes.
adjust.
Yes.
So just before the quick wrap, I would like to ask you, you have created this limitless mindset club, you know
Yes.
and this was founded in April, and in the
Yes.
past three, almost in like 2.5 months now.
Yes.
How has your experience been, and most importantly, what was the reason, what was the intention, of
Mhm.
you starting this particular thing? I would like you to share this with everyone who is watching live or in the in the replay version.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So basically, I was having this question that what is I have in me,
Hmm.
and I asked my mom that I want to go to a psychiatrist and ask, but that time my mom don't give me the money. And recently, when we were sitting on the couch, she said, "सूरज पता है तेरे को मैंने पैसे नहीं दिए थे?" मैंने बोला हाँ याद है, अभी तो बता दो, अब तो मैं खुद साइकोलॉजिस्ट हूँ. शी सेड मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि मेरा बच्चा पागल तो नहीं हो गया. So that taboo was there in the society, और वो अभी भी
Yes.
है, और
Yes.
वो अभी
अभी
भी
भी
है.
है.
ठीक है, still it is there. We don't like to speak about all this.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
this was there, and I could not get a chance, but later on I made it happen. I met a psychologist और उसको मैंने पूछ लिया मुझ में क्या है, and he
हाँ.
said, Suraj, you can understand human behavior very nicely. You build on that, you work on that.
Hmm.
And then I started working on it. And then I work with people, those who are for suicide prevention के लिए काम
Hmm.
किया, जेल वाले लोगों के लिए काम किया, जो बर्न्स अपने आप को करते हैं
Hmm.
उन लोगों का काउंसलिंग किया, फीमेल सेक्स वर्कर्स के लिए काम किया. So when I was working with this varieties of audience in my career on different level, after 10 years or so, when COVID happened, then I understood, then I asked myself, Suraj, what is that single thing you have been working on?
Yes.
Then I understood its mindset.
Hmm.
And what is the major problem in the society? Then I understood 95% of people are settling down on less than what they desire. So
Hmm.
solve that problem, I have come up with this concept called limitless mindset club. You
Hmm.
want to make your mind limitless.
Yes.
Your mindset should be limitless, where you are not, you know, in a boundary. You are not in a boundary. You are not settling down for less. You are always going for a higher level, living a higher purpose life. तो ये अगर होना है तो I alone cannot do it.
Hmm.
Then I thought कि सूरज why not to create leaders, those who are self-help leaders, those who can go in the market and impact the world. Research shows that right now India need 4.5 million experts. How many?
4.5 million.
4.5 million experts. And 30,000 लोग भी genuinely काम नहीं कर रहे. कितने लोग नहीं काम कर रहे?
30,000.
तो आप और मैं अगर और 500 साल भी इधर काम कर ले तो भी कम है. Are you getting me?
True.
Then I thought, why not to develop a
Hmm.
team of experts,
Hmm.
those who can go in the market and can create a bigger impact.
Yes.
इसीलिए I'm always talking about the pioneering the next breed of coaches.
Hmm.
What do I mean by pioneering?
Hmm.
Pioneering means कि जो शुरुआत करने वाला है,
Yes.
जो इनिशिएटर है. ठीक है, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि वो कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री का इनिशिएट करेगा, नो. उसके लाइफ में वो कुछ ऐसा इनिशिएट कर रहा है जिसमें लोगों को इम्पैक्ट ला रहा है.
True.
सो दैट इज कॉल्ड पायनियरिंग. दैट इज कॉल्ड पायनियर्स.
Yes.
तो अगर ये ज्यादा बन जाए, वी
Hmm.
गेट n number of pioneers, and if
Hmm.
pioneers are going in the market and creating the impact,
Yes.
magic is going to happen. What is going
True.
to happen?
Magic.
Magic is going to happen. I alone cannot do that.
True.
कोई कोई तूफान बनने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं अकेला नहीं कर सकता हूँ तो नहीं कर सकता. We
True.
need lakhs and lakhs of like this.
Yes.
So I come up with this concept called Limitless Mindset Club,
Hmm.
where I'm inviting each one of you to come and join for personal development. पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट के लिए कोई भी आ जाओ, चल जाएगा. बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट के लिए वो लोग आ जाओ जो लाइफ में किसी और के लाइफ में इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट कराना चाहते हैं
True.
और खुद का पैशन जीना चाहते हैं। हर कोई अपना पैशन, हर कोई अपना पर्पस जीना नहीं चाहता है, एंड वी शुड एम्पथाइज विद देम। क्यों
Yes.
फोर्स करना है कि भैया तू तेरा पर्पस ही ढूंढ ले? अरे मत ढूंढ, तू
True.
खुश है ना?
Yes.
खुश है तो इट्स ओके।
Yes.
आर यू गेटिंग मी? तो
True.
दिस आर वेरी क्लियर डिस्टिंक्शंस।
Yes. Hmm.
बेसिकली इससे क्या हो रहा है कि अगर वो अपने पर्पस भी काम नहीं करना चाहता है और उसकी लाइफ में वो जो कर रहा है उसमें भी अगर वो थोड़ा खुश रह के कर रहा है
Hmm.
तो क्या बुरा है? This was a
True.
single thought behind, starting this club. But when people joined me and now the ripple effect is happening, I'm super happy for that. I'm super happy for that.
True.
उसी के लिए कमिटेड हम काम करते हैं। I was talking with one person from abroad, and he was saying, Suraj, what do you do in Limitless Mindset Club? I said, I personal development का दो हर वीक में क्या करता हूँ, 2 hours का सेशन होता है। He said 52 sessions. I said yes. Then he was saying 104 hours. I said yes. Then I said about business development again 104 hours. I
Then
said
again, then again the one to
then
one or hand
again
holding and
one
all.
hand holding 52 minimum hours.
Yes.
He said, Suraj, are you crazy?
And we are.
You are giving 260 hours to a single person in a
Yes.
year.
Yes.
Are you crazy? I said, yes, I'm
We
crazy.
are. We are crazy.
So that level of intense work no one is doing in the market. And
Yes.
so that's why I called it limitless. So that's why I called it
True.
limitless.
True.
And we have just started. We have not yet started
We have
also.
not even started. We
Not
have
even
not even
started.
started.
It's
Yes.
going to go even bigger, better, and
It's our version of
impact will be there.
craziness. You don't
Yeah, yeah.
know where we are going to lead from here, but
Yes,
we know that we are limitless. We know that we
yes.
are unstoppable, and is अब
We
मैं
are
हम
going to break our own, I mean, records,
yes,
and
every
that is
single
what we
day
are.
we are doing that. For the
Yes,
short records, for the big records, we are doing that. And that's why whenever you ask us in the session,
mm,
what limit are you putting? I always say this, I am limitless, and I know I am living that limitless life. Every
yeah,
single day, the ripple effect that you have created in my life, I would say about myself right now,
yeah.
I celebrate every single day. I know
Awesome.
I am working hard. See, every single day I'm doing that.
Yes,
Abhi, I was about to take this session. I just took a power nap. You suggested me that, and I
awesome,
did that. So, just before the session, and then just get, quickly get ready, have my dinner, and I'm here now. So did that.
awesome.
So I know what drastic changes I am inculcating in my life. जो मैं
Yes.
सिंगल हैंडेडली करी थी, मुझे 5 साल लगे यहाँ तक
Mm,
पहुंचने में।
mm,
मैंने
mm.
किया तब भी, आई हैव डन दैट ऑन माई ओन, बिकॉज
Right.
आई नो द लाइफ आई वॉज लिविंग, आई डोंट वॉन्ट टू लिव दैट काइंड ऑफ लाइफ, आई हैव टू इम्प्रूव माई सेल्फ, बिकॉज
Yes.
आई एम अ पर्सन जो कि उसको अंदर से मुझे ये चीज आती है दैट आई एम नॉट हियर फॉर लेस थिंग्स, आई हैव टू डू समथिंग बिग। आई डोंट
Right.
नो, अगेन अभी आपने बोला मुझे हाउ, आई डोंट नो।
Yes.
My first job was to find the what and the why. I have the why. I combined that why with the what, and now we are moving ahead with the how. Our
Right.
how is changing every single minute, not even day or hour.
And
It can change.
when you know how, your journey doesn't get excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
ट्यूशन का रास्ता अगर एक बार पता चल गया ना, वो रास्ते से बार बार जाने को मजा नहीं आता है। लेकिन
मन ही नहीं करता, मजा तो बहुत
हाँ,
अलग बात है।
पहली बार जब वो ट्यूशन ढूंढने के लिए जाते हैं ना,
हाँ।
तो मजा बड़ा आता
Yes.
है।
True. Yes, yes,
मेनी ऑफ द
बिल्कुल।
टाइम वी वेंट टू सी ताजमहल। हम लोग ताजमहल देखने गए, लाइफ
हाँ।
में एक बार गए, अभी फिर से नहीं जाना चाहते। क्यों नहीं जाना चाहते? अभी पता चल गया रास्ता।
हाँ। True.
सो हाउ इज अ ट्रैप? मेनी ऑफ द टाइम आई फील आप में एक्साइटमेंट ही नहीं रहता है। और अगर जिंदगी, भगवान ने भी जिंदगी का हाउ नहीं बताया, क्यों नहीं बताया? उसको चाहता था कि जी ले। अगर हाउ
True.
पता चल गया तो ये बोलेगा यार पता है, खत्म। आर यू
Yes.
गेटिंग मी?
True.
तो हाउ नहीं पता है, ये सबसे बड़ा मैजिक है।
आई थिंक यूनिवर्स के जो लॉज हैं वो हमको बहुत बड़ा एक डायरेक्शन देते हैं
यस,
ऑटोमेटिकली। इट्स अपॉन अस टू इग्नोर और टू एक्सेप्ट। जैसे
राइट।
हमें पता है ना हम इंसान कौन है, बट हम अपने आप को तंग करते हैं, आस्किंग अस टू इम्प्रूव, जब भी आपने बोला
Yes.
accept your weakness and then work on your strengths, because
Yes.
that's a power, that's the powerful thing. वो वहां पर आपका गोल्डन नगट छुपा हुआ है, आपके वीकनेसेस में गोल्डन नगट नहीं छुपा, वहां पर आपको सिर्फ ये रीजन छुपा है कि आप अभी तक सक्सेसफुल क्यों नहीं हुए, you know
Right.
the moment you accept those weakness and just move ahead on the strength, I think the जंग
Magic,
जीत चुके हो
magic
आप.
will happen there.
यस, वहां से स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. और फिर जैसा हम बोलते हैं, अभी तक हमने शुरुआत नहीं की, आप हर रोज यही बोलोगे, ट्रस्ट मी. एंड
Yes.
सो विद दिस लेट्स रैप फॉर द डे, आई थिंक.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
या,
Fabulous.
so how's your experience been in this session?
It was great start, and I would really like if people ask some more questions,
Yes,
and we can answer them. This is the
yes,
only platform where we are going to give direct answers to the people. I
true,
personally going to give direct answers to the people.
yes,
Otherwise, if you come from any other platform, you have to pay for it. पैसों के अलावा ना अपॉइंटमेंट मिलेगा ना क्वेश्चन का आंसर मिलेगा. But
absolutely
here you can come and get your unanswered question get answer. Each one of us is having unanswered questions in our mind. अगर वो आपके क्लियर होना चालू हो गए ना तो मैजिक होना शुरू हो जाएगा.
true.
तो unanswered questions को लेके आइए यहाँ पे. Every, I mean Saturday we are going to come on the same time. Come, ask us questions and take benefit of this.
Yes,
इसका benefit ले लीजिए.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है. That is
एंड
what I want to
अगर
say.
अगर आपको, मैं आपको एक चीज और ऐड भी करूंगी, इन केस यू वांट योर लाइफ टू टेक द लीप, यू नो थोड़ा थोड़ा करना है, आप आइए यहाँ पर प्लीज, एंड आस्क क्वेश्चंस. इफ यू वांट टू लिटरली जंप स्टार्ट, then again connect with us, and
Yes.
I know, I know personally we are the right people to help every single person who is facing the challenge. But ये मेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, ये सूरज जी आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, ये सबसे पहले उस इंसान की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि वो खुद में एक्सेप्ट करे कि येस आई एम फेसिंग अ प्रॉब्लम. एंड
Right.
आपने जब वो कर लिया, आई थिंक आपका फर्स्ट स्टेप हो गया. सेकंड स्टेप, कनेक्ट विद अस, एंड वी आर हियर टू हेल्प एवरी सिंगल डे. ओके.
Right.
सो इन केस कहीं कहीं आपको लगता है, यू वांट टू गेट इन टच, जस्ट डीएम मी अस, Suraj Bhagat and CS Neha Bajaj. That's our profile on
Yes.
LinkedIn. Directly connect with us, and we would like to help you. Thank you so very much for the session, and thank you so much, Suraj ji.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank
Neha.
you.
Welcome, Neha. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.